Karen was saying she doesn't think that China has a particularly strong hand to play on Iran and that the U.S. doesn't really need China's help. The U.S. will ultimately prevail whatever China does in terms of that conflict. Would you agree with that, Jamil, or do you have a slightly different take?
Well, Jonathan, I think one of the challenge here, and I think Jacob was right to point out that that the president was very strong on Taiwan and sent a significant arms package to Taiwan. The challenge, of course, is that President Xi knows that President Trump wants out of Iran, that we want the Strait of Hormuz reopened, and that we want the world price of oil to go down to address economic conditions here at home. He also knows that the president wants to do a deal on economics with China. He sees the large group of CEOs the president has brought with him to China to try and get an economic deal done. That, I think, suggests to President Xi that there is some amount of pressure you can put on President Trump, whether that pressure is on Iran or Taiwan or tariff issues. And so President Trump is going to have to pull out his great negotiator tactics and really push back on that idea, make clear to President Xi that he's willing to walk away without a deal, and then see if he can't get to a deal that's good for America and that's positive for us on the Iran front, on the Taiwan front, and the like. That's going to be a real challenge given the situation we find ourselves in. And I think what President Xi perceives as having the upper hand.